It's hard to go to my grandma's house because I know that that's the place that she died, and I know that I can never be physically close to her again. It's hard to take her things and put them in boxes where I know they're going to collect dust when I know how much they meant to her. My grandmother first got cancer in 1995. She went into remission and then it returned in 1998. Then she went into remission again, but in fall of 2008 it returned and it came with a vengeance, and it was ultimately what took her life. When I look at pictures of my grandmother, I see how healthy she was. And then I see a picture of her right before the cancer took her, and you can see how thin and defeated she looks. Since she's gone, I've found pictures of her when she was younger, and I never got to see them of her, and I wish I could have shared those experiences with her instead of after. When the cancer returned for the final time, there were tumors everywhere. They tried all sorts of procedures to help her. One of them ended up killing the function in her pancreas, and she ended up getting diabetes. But fortunately, my brother has diabetes, so we helped her get through that. But then another one made her feel really weak, or made her feel dizzy all the time, and then another just didn't help. My grandmother gave this cancer every fight that she could, and she beat it before, so she wanted to beat it again. But when she realized that she wasn't going to beat it and she accepted that she was going to pass away, that was the hardest part. She ended up passing away in the living room on her recliner where she had been since she had returned from the hospital, and it's the way that she wanted to go, and that's the way that it was. My mom had come to visit me for the U of I homecoming game, and I decided that I wanted to go see my grandma instead because I knew that she wasn't going to make it much longer. And when we got there, my grandma opened up a stool at the end of her chair and pulled out this blanket that was blue and orange that she had started knitting, and it was only like a quarter of the way done. And she apologized for not being able to finish it because she was too weak. But she said she'd find someone to finish it after she passed. And it was so hard not to break down crying at that moment. But I tried my best because she didn't want anyone to cry for her. All of the stuffed animals that we gave my grandmother were her memories of us when we weren't there. And I realized that all the pictures that I have at home now that were in her house, and all of the gifts that she gave me and pictures I have of her, they're my memories of her, and no one can take them from me. And even after the stuffed animals are gone, I'll still have those memories, and I'll never forget them.